Good morning, this is Doug.
And I'm Cindy.
Welcome to ELP Brief. This is a program where we answer your caregiver and caregiver-related legal questions, and today we're talking about organizing paperwork for the elderly. And the elderly may be your elderly parents, maybe you. But how do you organize it? And there's a lot to all of this, so we're going to break this down. Today we're going to just be talking about healthcare-related paperwork. So, why is this important to organize your healthcare-related paperwork?
Very, very important, because at any point you could slip and fall and you'd be whisked off to the emergency room. You could have a stroke, you could have a heart attack, and you need to have everything organized so that, number one, you can be admitted to the hospital or to see the doctor, and if something really tragic happens, you need to have your legal documents so that someone else can make healthcare decisions for you.
And the hospital staff would need to know who you have appointed.
Oh, yes.
So, and this is an issue that we see happening sometimes. People go get their, if you're in the 30% of America that actually do estate planning documents, people get estate planning documents done, and where do they put them? They put them in the lockbox at the bank. And then usually a health emergency doesn't happen during banking hours, so you have a heart attack or stroke at 2 a.m. on Saturday morning, and they pick you up and whisk you to the hospital, and then, they say, does mom have a power of attorney? Does she have a private living will? Does she have a health care power of attorney? Yes, and I'm the one she named. Okay, where's the document? Well,
in the lockbox.
In the lockbox at the bank.
At the bank.
And they'll open 9 o'clock Monday morning. That's not going to do us a lot of good. So, one thing is, especially your health care documents, you need to have it where you can get it when you need it, at least a copy of it. And actually, the health care documents, it would be good to even have the originals at home. Get one of these little fireproof safes and keep it where you can get to it when you need it, because when you need one of those, you need it now.
Okay, so there are several things that you need, so let's put them in a medical visits notebook. Start out with the first part is questions that you need to ask the physician. So if you're going to regular appointments, you need to know in advance what questions you're going to ask, because you get there, you've got maybe 5 minutes with them. Okay. The second part is a list of medications. If it's your first visit to a new doctor, put all your medications in a baggie so they can compare your list with what's in the baggie. They need to know what medications you're on. Cards. You got to have Medicare card. You got to have Medicare supplement, VA card. If you have a Part D drug plan, you got to have that. Then the legal documents. What legal documents did you mention?
Well, on the healthcare side, you need a healthcare power of attorney, a private living will, and a HIPAA authorization are the ones we typically prepare. And it's important to have these things in place. And if you don't have, talk to your attorney about those. But we'll talk about all of those in a lot more detail in a future video. But it's so important to have these and have the person appointed you want to do it, appointed on the document.
I would also put a list of your allergies in this notebook and a little bit of your medical history. Each time you visit the doctor or the ER, you can get a sheet that summarizes what they did that day. So I would make a copy of that and put that in this notebook. Have it handy so that if you do have a medical crisis, someone can pick that notebook up and you're taken care of.
Right. So that's about all we have time for today. I hope this answered your question. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the day.
And thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.